to Tony Gonzalez, the rookie tight end, up to the 46, their top pick, and a kid who's playing down the road from where he started in college at the University of California in Berkeley, not only in football but in basketball as well. And there is Whittingham, the defensive coordinator.
And they love this young rookie out of California, Tony Gonzalez. He played in a similar offense at the University of California. It's the good season. I think it was 8 interceptions or something like that.
Fake toss to buy time, and then it opens it up over the middle for Tony Gonzalez, the rookie tight end from the University of California.
It's 7-3 St. Louis. Chiefs trail 7-6. Elvis Gerback to Tony Gonzalez, and it's a nice hook up here.
Yeah, when you see him looking for the tight end over the middle of the field, he seems to be very...
But they pick up the first down. Play action. Get it. Tony Gonzalez, touchdown, 14-3, Kansas City.
Yeah, and Tony Gonzalez going to do a great job here. Cross motion, going to block McDonald, come off of that block, throws him inside, and then gets to the outside for the score.
And then watch Tony Gonzalez, the #1 pick on special teams. Boom! Blocks the punt by Tommy Thompson. Last year, he played for Steve Mariucci in California. This year, he's breaking his heart. He throws on the move better than Gannon does, part of Marty's decision. Elvis for Tony Gonzalez. It's ruled not a touchdown, and Marty cannot believe this, Joe.
What happens when you take a look at it, Marty says he was pushed out of bounds. Remember, he has to have a chance to come in. I tend to agree. There's a difference between pulling and pushing,
but fumbles the ball. After a 51-yard bomb to Joe Horn, only his third catch all year, Gerback all day, scrambling, Gonzalez, touchdown. Now, he can dunk. He was a great basketball player at Cal. Is a backfire. 14-10, we stay. Gerback to Gonzalez. One last chance for the Chief. Under 4 minutes to go.
Quick pass to Tony Gonzalez. First down at the 29.
See, Joe, when you watch him release off the line of scrimmage. He knows it's a blitz. Quick pass. He's got the first down.
There's the wide receivers on 1st and 10. Gerback to throw. Gonzalez. Loose in the secondary. Fumble. And Horn is right there to recover for Kansas City.
He releases up the field. Watch this catch in traffic. He's in the middle of 3 Raiders, and he's going to get hit by all 3 of them. Now,
Charles Woodson, you see him come in and strip the ball. Horn is there. How Gonzalez holds on to this, he gets whacked and then just gets stripped of the ball. You got to put the ball away.
Late third quarter, the Chiefs down 21-9. Rich Gannon starting for the injured Elvis Gerback, bobbles to Tony Fernandez. And boom, Aaron Beasley pops him, but Gonzalez holds on. They exchange pleasantries. And 2 plays later, though, the Chiefs are still in business. Penalty dish. Elvis Gerback looks down the middle. But it's Eric Brown. It's tipped by Tyron Braxton. Caught by Tony Gonzalez. Unbelievable. 6-3 plays later on a 3rd down. Gerback to Tony Gonzalez. Not good tackling by the Lions. Touchdown, Chiefs. 7-0. The Tampa's defense, so good all year, make the big play. Elvis Gerback to Tony Gonzalez. The Bucs are all shook up. Next, from the 34, it's Gerback. Trying to provide to the Tampa fans some heartbreak hotel. Elvis for 22 yards to Gonzalez to the 12.
Chiefs coming right back. Tony Gonzalez, 15-yard touchdown. We're tied at 7. Now check out the replay. The ball hits the hands of linebacker George Kuntz, but Gonzalez has the concentration. Does he keep it off the turf? Well, this play was not reviewed.
Drive, all the good old days. That's what it reminded Pat fans of. Meanwhile, Gerback hitting Tony Gonzalez. Leads the Chiefs in receptions as timeouts from their own 32. Gerback looking long. For Tony Gonzalez, 29 yards to the Pats' 39. 2 plays later. Why not go for this combo again? Gerback to Gonzalez, out of bounds at the Pats' 16. 11 ticks left now, 3rd and 5. Hey, will 3-time be a charm? Over the middle, but stopped well short. No chance to stop the clock, remember.
Tony Gonzalez talking, you know what? That pass over the middle at the end of the Monday night game, what are we doing? Touchdown. Chiefs 4 turnovers on their first 4 possessions, 7-0 Carolina. 12.5 minutes to go in the 4th. Gerback avoids Reggie White. Tipped by Derek Alexander into Gonzalez's hands. Oh, my goodness, it's a touchdown.
And more. Would he play? Well, no, he watched Elvis Gerback throw the reverse floater to the tight end. When you have a tight end floater like that to Tony Gonzalez, 21 yards, it's tough.
7-7 Chiefs at Atlanta.
This is a play that Kansas City has always done a good job with. It is called tight end fall stall. You see Tony Gonzalez go down. He literally falls down on the ground, runs across the formation. His blockers in front of him fall down as well. His foot stepped out. That's a good mark by the official.
Touchdown. 7-0. There's in Denver.
Trent Green steps up through two Broncos. How does Tony Gonzalez make the catch? Johnny on the spot. He made several of these. Look at this.
A tough guy, but he took a shot to the head. Looks like a little slight concussion.
9-0 Chiefs. A lateral. Trent Green to Tony Gonzalez to Michael Ricks. Oh, those tricky Chiefs down to the 7. 16 yards. 14-0 for Dilfer and the Seahawks. Last play of the half. What do you do?
Knock it down.
Trent Green throws it. It's knocked away, and Tony Gonzalez, sprained left knee on the play, did not return. Kansas City and Cleveland. Tim Count sitting. He watches Trent Green to Tony Gonzalez, who needs training camp, Tom. Touchdown, 7-3, the Chiefs, but we're just getting started.
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez right there. The linebacker, Darren Hambrick, right there in the arrow. First lesson you learn as a linebacker, something in front of you, something behind you. Trying to draw him up with the shallow cross right there. Gonzalez gets behind him. By the time he gets back to the play, Gonzalez already is.
Next possession, Trent Green trying to make something happen. And at first they said Tony Gonzalez had a bounce. But what an acrobatic catch, Tom. And they challenged, reviewed, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it was great footwork.
Chiefs with the ball again. Now, Tony Gonzalez been shut out for the first 58 minutes of this game. But he makes a catch in traffic there. And then under a minute to go, 3rd and 5. And the Chiefs. Now this play inside the penalty area. Trent Green to Tony Gonzalez at the touchdown and a goal. We're not intercepted. And on this day, boy, they got that. To Tony Gonzalez, and it's Arturo Freeman, he's had a rough game.
I'd not be around to watch those films.
And blocked and through. To Gonzalez, touchdown. 38-23 Kansas City. Tony caught 3 touchdowns, 7 catches. 28-0 Kansas City. They don't fool around with field goals. Trent Green to Tony Gonzalez, touchdown. 35-0 at the half.
Under 2 minutes left, 31-24 Broncos. Green going to Tony Gonzalez, the Pro Bowler with the great
2 yards.
However, this you figured they would go to. Trent Green, Tony Gonzalez, look at him pull. 1 tackle, 2 tackles. Gets past Sealf on the half. Got through San Diego's defense where they wanted to pin the most. Look at Gonzalez. Whew. Wow, out to the 35. 2nd and goal, Trent Green. Play action to Holmes, that'll freeze you. Tony Gonzalez wide open, 10-3 Chiefs. Ravens driving in the 4th. Been so impressive in the 1st quarter. 3rd and 5, Trent Green, Tony Gonzalez. Chiefs right back. And you know what Gonzalez does? He dunks after he scores the touchdown. 7.5 to go. Next Chiefs drive from their own 20. Tony Green. With all the Chiefs' mastery this year on offense, I'd say quieter than usual for Tony Gonzalez till now.
That's right, the forgotten man, but a big go-to guy. Talk to Dick Vermeer.
Tony Gonzalez pulled in 3 more catches. Now it's just enough to pass Henry Marshall for the all-time lead on the receptions list. Notice that Gonzalez did it much quicker than Marshall or the great Otis Taylor.
Had all sorts of problems, injuries, locker room, and has come back to play at a Pro Bowl level again. Gonzalez forced out of bounds inside the 20.
I'll tell you what.
Scoring nearly 30 points a game. Green underneath. Gonzalez, the big tight end inside the 5. First down.
I'll tell you what.
Green, Gonzalez. Well, that looked easy.
It works when you can pick somebody.
Yeah, you got it. There is a pick on the outside, and you cannot lose. I mean, how do you lose Tony Gonzalez? You know they're going to throw the ball to him. I'm just saying how hot Trent Green is. All right, here it comes.
There's the hesitation, a quick move inside.
And they're trying to cover with
3rd and 11 from the 14. Green, Tony Gonzalez. Sliding catch, leaping dunk. Completes to Eddie Kennison, 16 yards. Next play, Green, 12 yards. Tony Gonzalez. Here come the Chiefs. 2-point conversion. Ran for 162 yards. 2 plays later, Trent Green. I think he has time. Tony Gonzalez between defenders. 21-7 Chiefs 22-7 if you include the dunk. And Flutie upset. He'd be more upset when Green, under the rush, finds Tony Gonzalez again. Turnover costly. Chargers come back to score. It's not enough. Chiefs lead it. Now, 38-17. Green to Tony Gonzalez. And you know they were up big because Tony didn't even do the dunk, Tom. He decided, well, I'll do the jump shot. And poor Mooch.
That is possibly New England's first loss at Kansas City. Chiefs are better than a 1.
14-all in the game. Tampa involved in a shootout. Late second quarter, Trent Green, Tony Gonzalez. Here are the Chiefs. This is what they do. And the Chiefs go ahead 24-21 with the obligatory.
Last week against Denver, Green right to work to Tony Gonzalez. Great target in the first half. 124 yards receiving in the game for Gonzalez. Second. Chiefs in business, 49 seconds to play. Green, Gonzalez. Tony Gonzalez ties his career high with his 11th catch.
All-around linebackers you look for.
He would not return, but Trent Green down 21-3, trying to mount a comeback to Tony Gonzalez. First touchdown of the season to Gonzalez.
Second quarter, 14-3. KC facing a 3rd and 10. Heward drops back and finds Tony Gonzalez over the middle, and this is what we call bad tackle.
You know what? It's going to be hard to bench Heward, even when Trent Green comes back, I'm telling you.
Well, you should bench these 2, 3, 4, 5 guys that can't tackle Tony Gonzalez.
What was that?
Tony Gonzalez. Kellen, no, you're not.
You are correct, Stu.
Watch this right here. Go ahead. Go ahead. What makes Tony Gonzalez still a Pro Bowl
He's a
tight end?
complete player, Stu. We see him catching the football, but what I love is the way he blocks. He's an unselfish football player.
But he can get down that middle, and he's a great big target. Plus, he's got outstanding hands. Watch it. Great out and up on the linebacker. There's no linebacker in football that can cover him.
Nailed it, Coach.
686 catches, 59 touchdowns for Tony Gonzalez.
But he started out great here. Second quarter, game tied at 7. Green to Tony Gonzalez, and a great play by Gonzalez right there.
Oh boy, that's Tony Gonzalez bailing you out right there.
Getting a little rebound.
I was about to say, looks like it's basketball playing days, and then you might want to cover him. Nobody anywhere near Gonzalez.
How does the guy get 15 yards open in the red zone when he starts off a touch?
That's called
I don't know, but I can tell you Green had almost 300 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Touchdowns to Steve Hyde. We're tied at 28 seconds left in regulation. Chiefs trying to get the ball down the field, get out of bounds. Says there's a second left. Here's Tony Green's out of bounds.
Tony Gonzalez matched Houshmandzadeh's efforts with 2 scores of his own. The future Hall of Famer's first touchdown was the 63rd of his career, breaking Shannon Sharp's record for touchdowns by a tight end.
Touchdown! Kansas City over the shoulder. It's not only a catch for Kansas City, it's a catch for Canton.
But the Chiefs, Heward, play action anyway, and boy, do they have a weapon, obviously, in Tony Gonzalez. Nice play. They get a 2-point conversion. And
San Diego State, the same defensive backfield.
You know, I did not know that.
And neither one of them could cover Tony Gonzalez, who completes a 4-yard pass here. Why is this important? Because on that play, he becomes the leading receiving yardage guy in the history of the
second quarter. Chiefs up 7-6. Tyler Thigpen over the middle. Tony Gonzalez going to use his blockers, find the sidelines, and gone. 34 yards. Great Gonzo. It's 13-6 Chiefs. Gonzalez, 10 catches, 113 yards. That's Clinton Hart on him. Clinton Hart's a great story. He was a baseball player in college. Gonzalez, of course, played basketball at Cal. Rivers, 27-36, 316, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Let's go back to Hart and Gonzalez. Under a minute left. Chiefs down 7. 6-foot Hart against 6'5" Gonzalez. Pass interference is called on the play. Norv Turner earmuffs. Down to the 1-yard line, under 30 seconds. 3rd and goal from the 3 now. Thigpen, Gonzalez, touchdown. There's the height advantage right there. Hart tight, Gonzalez tighter. Bobbles makes the catch. Chiefs are down 1. We're going to overtime as soon as they kick the PAT.
Kick it.
10-7. Second quarter, 4th and 1 from the Dolphins 8. You know what? There's no quitting Tony Gonzalez.
Yep, that shows all about his character in this season. This team has struggled, but he has played brilliant.
Well, this is effort right here getting into the end zone.
It really is one of the great players and people in the National Football League.
And the Chiefs, thanks to Tony